Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your bonus tarot reading for the month of February. So I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a reading for the people born under the Hermit card or the Moon card. If you do not know what your tarot birth card is, I have dropped you a link in the description box below for a short instructional video. There's also a link to the video that explains what each card means. So there's that. Today I'm going to be using both decks from Vincent Pitisci, the Tarot de Marseille. This is the Black Key edition and that's the standard edition. And I've reviewed those stunning decks on my channel, so there's also a link in the description box below if you're interested in having a look at the cards and maybe getting them for yourselves. So I'm going to grab this deck and pull an energy, see what you're dealing with at the moment. If you would like to connect to the energies of my deck, now's the time to take a couple of deep breaths and relax whilst I shuffle it. So what do my Aquarians born under the Hermit card and the Moon card need to hear for their highest good, please? Alright, so we have the Queen of Cups. Let me put it away over there. So the queens in the tarot represent the yin aspect, so they are receptive, whereas the kings are the yang energy, action taking. So they represent patience, they represent understanding of their suit, and the cups is to do with the emotional body. So anything to do with how you feel and how you get emotional contentment in your life. She's always represented focusing on a cup that's always bigger than the other cups in the suit, generally speaking, and that's just showing you that she is very much in touch with what matters to her on an emotional level, what makes her happy. Also shows how she can be very intuitive. It's a very intuitive and energy, and also somebody, obviously just the energy of the card, no genders attached, somebody who can be an empath. There could also be psychic abilities within this card, and it is very much in tying with your Hermit or your Moon card, because both those cards are cards where we see, an acute sensitivity and a lot of intuition and an ability sometimes to, tap into downloads, from the other side. So there is a lot of that, so I can see why this energy would come around right now for you. So let me anyway delve into the message and clarify this energy with the other deck. Now, if there is a decision that needs to be made, the Queen of Cups will make this decision from her heart space, okay? She's not going to look necessarily at the facts and what her mind would tell her, or him, what he would tell them. She'd look at, how it's going to make her feel ultimately. And it's also somebody who would obviously use their intuition to guide them. So we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, big energy here. Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. This is interesting because these are new beginnings. I mean, more of a new direction, but yeah, that could be that. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy underlying that you may not be aware of, we have the Seven of Swords. Let's talk about this first. So, swords represents the mental body, okay? So anything that's got to do with your thought process, your ideas, your knowledge, but also truths and experience, communications as well. And the swords are a very decisive an active suit, okay? So this is not a suit that takes a lot of time to act, if you see what I'm saying. Swords and Wands tend to be faster energies. So the Seven of Swords is the card of, for me anyway, as a tarot reader particularly, I like to call it the work smarter, not harder. This is thinking out of the box, and you can see this sword is piercing out the block, basically, that's there. So this is thinking differently or taking the least trodden paths in order to get to where you need to be, because this is a freeing energy. And I know it gets a bad rap because of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but this is actually an energy that can be harnessed to its full potential by thinking out of the box, not doing what you would normally do. And I can see why it's underlying, because there's some heavy mental energy going on here with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is really, it's the prison of the mind. It's not seeing a solution to a problem, not seeing the light at the end of a tunnel, being all up in your head, basically, and the only person who can help you is you, okay, because it's a thought process. But this is an energy that's heavy. It's really not easy, and this is caused by this Ace of Cups. Now the aces are the seed of the suit, but they also hold the potential of them. So the Ace of Cups is, as you can tell, that big cup. This is the potential happiness of this queen. This is the cup that holds the perfect relationship for you, or the perfect career that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, anything like that. So it could be the birth of a new love, obviously. It could be the birth of a child, if this is what you want to create. It could be the birth of a business or a side hustle that you feel really would add to the quality of your life on an emotional level, because, you know, some people are okay with just working 9 to 5 and just doing their job because they need to pay the bills. Other people need to feel emotionally fulfilled when they've done something, like feeling they've helped people. So maybe teachers, nurses, doctors, counselors, you know. And somebody who embodies the energy of the Queen of Cups definitely needs to feel that they are making a difference. But this is a brand new beginning, a door that's opened, that holds this potential, and it's got you all up in your head. Now, it could be for many reasons. Maybe you don't see how you could do it. Maybe this is a new opportunity that's come in and you already had your hearts or your eyes set on something else, and now you don't know what to do because you've got the Seven of Cups here, which talks about options, you know, choices, looking at things and feeling slightly overwhelmed by them, thinking, I'm not so sure which one to pick, you know, because if I get it wrong, this is a big deal. Now I will point out the fact that you have got 2 sevens, which is the energy of evaluation, analysis. Drawing on from this analysis, you gain your experience and then the confidence to move forward. I'll also point out that you go from the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords, which is always positive when you see progression. But this Seven of Cups may talk about lots of possibilities for you, and you're thinking, I don't know what to do with that. The other thing I'd say to you, there's an older meaning of the card that talks about, references somebody who's got out of the ordinary personal qualities, someone who stands out. And I'm getting this message today with it because of this King of Swords that's underneath it. And this King of Swords seems to be linked in this message to this. Now there's someone who embodies the energy and the characteristic of the King of Swords that you should be looking at, basically, because these people have, this person has personal qualities that may really match yours, is what I'm hearing. So the King of Swords is someone who may seem a little bit aloof, maybe, because they're factual, they deal with the facts, they don't get overwhelmed by their feelings. So to you as a person from the cup suit, they may seem a little bit cold, aloof, but they are very intelligent. They're also loyal, okay, this is the sword of truth. And they're no-nonsense people. This is also somebody who's got the expertise, the knowledge of the suit, so somebody who's got life experience, someone who's not going to mess you around, let's just put it this way. So it may be, for some of you, this message. You know, otherwise this is just a message from your spirit team telling you, okay, don't get overwhelmed by the possibilities and so on. Look at this from a factual point of view rather than just using your intuition, because this may be harder for you to do, but this may be the way forward. But I must say, the message I'm getting really is about this person is someone who's exceptional, who you need to look at, because they're bringing you that brand new beginning. And I feel you're all up in your head, because this is something that's unusual for you. This kind of energy is unusual for you, this King of Swords right there in the middle. But when I look at the cards, this is fated, okay? It's the Wheel of Fortune, big energy. The wheel is always turning. So beginning of a cycle, end of a cycle. So when you embrace this new beginning, you will turn your back on something else. That'll be the end of a cycle. Now the question I always ask people is, are you going to embrace that new cycle and jump on the wheel, or are you going to stumble and fall off the wheel because you're not ready, okay? But this is a really a good movement energy, supported by the Page of Cups. This is, you know, news that has the potential to really make you happy, because the pages represent news, they represent messages, they also represent new direction. So there could be, you know, a new direction for you going that way. And I can see how this is moving, because you've got, so you're all up in your head because of this opportunity, new door, whatever the case may be, new relationship, new job, new career, new business. And this is put you all up in your head because you can see the potential. You know that this could be really good for you, but you're unsure. And so this is central to this person, the King of Swords, whether they are offering you love, whether they're offering you a promotion, a new job, being business partners, whatever the case may be. The cards are saying that this is a person that, you know, although may not be what you used to, could be very good for you. And then you're going to hear from them, or you're going to see a new direction. There's going to be something, and it's going to be fated. You will know, because it will just happen like that. And this is why you've got this Seven of Swords right here. This energy of, don't look at it the way you would normally do. Think out of the box. And if this new beginning is a step out of your comfort zone, is what I want to say to you, then take that step. The least trodden path right now, by looking at those cards, is where you will get your emotional fulfillment. Now I know it can be a little bit destabilizing, but hermits and moons are intuitive energy, and she is intuitive energy too. So, you know, check in with yourself. If you have to take some time out and spend some time with, you know, on your own with your guides in meditation, then do so, because this is going to be very helpful for you. I do see this King of Swords as being a an important player in this basically. I'm going to grab a final message for you to close out your reading, because I'm nosy. Can we have a final message for my Aquarians, please? Okay, these two. I'll grab two. Okay. Two of Swords, Eight of Coins. Yes, so the Two of Swords is being indecisive. It's having your guard up, protecting yourself, not making a decision. It's like a status quo, either because you are protecting yourself. As you can see, the flower is being protected by the Two Swords, and it could be for many reasons. You know, you may have been hurt before, or you may just simply be wary of this person or this opportunity. And this is saying that this is going to be hard work, in the sense that you're going to have to be patient. The Eight of Coins is the card of skill. It's working patiently, diligently, in order to gain the skill that you need to overcome whatever is happening. So the freedom from this status quo and from being able to make the decision is going to come from patience. You need to show patience to yourself. You need to work on this. That's why I was feeling the urge to tell you, if you need to spend some time out with just yourself and your own thoughts in meditations, or with yourself and your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, who you work with, do it, because it's going to be a very good investment for you. It's going to be a very good thing for you to do to gain the clarity that you need to embrace this new opportunity that's coming your way. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm truly grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.